Edwin Gang. This is me, Sama Thomas. Edwin Gang. I've been in Europe now for almost 20 years. Meaning, I've fought many battles with you, Edwin Gang, and the A of R about who is heading to. Edwin Gang, when I was back home, you guys were calling us in the SCNC that were sellouts, that were La Republic's agents. But Edwin Gang, the truth, as Frastata is saying, you can never hide. You cannot hide the truth. It is evidently clear that the SCNC mobilizes the southern Cameroon's masses to rise up where we are today, thanks to the effort of the SCNC, thanks to foot soldiers like myself, Edwin Gang, who defy all the odds. Yes, even after being released from police cells, immediately we still go back to the streets to tell the people who we are and who they are. Thanks to the SCNC that you guys, till now, you Edwin Gang, you still think that the A of R is the only movement that people can follow. Let me ask you this simple question. If you can be able to answer that question. Edwin Gang, who is that individual in the southern Cameroon that has ever obstructed Edwin Gang and Gojijinka from organizing the masses, from selling their ideology to the masses? Who is that individual that have obstructed you, Edwin Gang, from doing so? Truth be told, if you have failed to articulate your ideology to the people, blame yourself. Don't go about blaming people who have nothing entirely to do with your lazy attitude. Since 2016, Edwin Gang, how many town hall meetings have you organized, or have the A of R organized to sensitize, let me put it there, on political base? The SCNC, let me put it that way, though we style it, Southern Cameroonians in Belgium and Southern Cameroonians in Europe. But thanks to the footstool prepared by the SCNC that we sprang from it to organize the European Conference of March and April 2017, which we use our money as individuals and countries to foot for the bills of even you, Edwin Gang, for the A of our Senate representation, which we paid for their transportation. Have you people in A of R, Edwin Gang, ever organized a conference and pay people's transport from east to west, from the United States, from Africa, elsewhere, to attend such a conference? Have you people ever done it, Edwin Gang? You guys have never done it, but you want to sell your ideas. How can you sell your idea of which you cannot organize a conference and call other Southern Cameroonians to come and sit and listen to whatever ideology you have to sell to them? In your failure When you people fail, instead of admitting the fact that you fail, you tend to blame others who have been doing their utmost best to organize the masses. Edwingan, the IG or any other movement, like the egg of sea, are just offshoots of yesterday. Have you ever sat down, Edwingan, and you ask yourself, why is it that the A of Arab is the oldest movement? Let me put it that way. The oldest movement. If not come in this struggle, why are you people lagging behind? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Until you sit down, ask yourself this question: why is it that the A of Arab is the oldest movement in this struggle, but the least populated? The least that ideology has not been sold to the masses. When you ask yourself this critical question and you arrive at that answer, you will know what to do, and you will not blame other Southern Cameroonians for being your failure. You blame the SCNC and accuse the SCNC of being sellouts. For Ngalanfo, it's in Kondengi, a sellout. Many other Southern Cameroonians of the SCNC platform are in Kondengi and other prisons in the Southern Cameroons, and Douala in Larpon, Cameroon, like Bavsam, are sellouts, but they are seated in prison. Edwin, how much, let me ask you this question, how much, Edwin Gang, have you removed from your pocket as an individual financially? That this is for Ngalafo and the rest that are in Kondengi. Let me remove this money from my pocket and send to them for their financial upkeep in Kondengi. Edwin Gang, I don't know where Justice Mulumbu is. When Justice Mulumbu, a member of A of R, was arrested in Bamida and locked up for over a year or so, when the moment came for his release, message went around that they needed almost about $1 million francs to pay for his release. I removed money from my pocket. I, Sama Thomas, removed money from my pocket, 32,000, and sent as my own contribution for the release of Justice Mulumbu. Edwin Gang, can you be proud that you guys of the A of R have ever, whether it's R of A or A of R or whatsoever, can you people hit your chest that you guys have ever moved a dime and sent to the SCNC whenever some of us were arrested and locked up in the dungeons of La Republic? Can you? Why were we being locked up, being rounded up and detained every now and then when I was back home? Because we were agents of La Republic. Are you not even ashamed of yourself that for is in prison and thousands of others who are SCNC members, and you are calling them sellouts? Are you crazy, Edwin Gang? If not, maybe you smoke Igbo. That's the only thing I can tell you. You smoke Igbo and you drink Kai Kai. That is why you will get up from your comfortable zone and you say the SCNC and other frontline movements that have done their best to mobilize the ground are agents of La Republic. What a shame. What a shame for a senior person like you to still keep on accusing the SCNC and other movements of being agents of La Republic, obstructing what you guys have in place. For how long? For more than 40 years today, Edwin Gam, that you people have been talking of that was since 1985, if I'm not mistaken. Since 1985. Since 1985. Why haven't you gone to all the organizations? Has the SCNC stopped you from going to the United Nations? Has the SCNC stopped you from going to the ICC or ICJ? Look at what Dr. Masanga has done just of recent. He has petitioned the ICC and the ICJ on behalf of the people of Southern Cameroon. What have you people been waiting for all this while since 1985 not to go to the same ICC and ICJ to petition our case there? All you will do is to make noise, empty noise, and frivolous accusations from left to right. What a shame. If at all you are a learned fellow, then you are an educated illiterate. Sama Thomas.
Yeah, Asokami Funa, good morning. Na teacher the talk. Mama G, I just want to thank you for this audio for Sama Thomas where you share them for you. I think if now for that part, I always get faith for you. Say you be radar hunting dog. You know all the corner them for bush, and you know all the bushes and you know each kind of animal way they for any other angle for the bush. Now it make you they great because you be able for dictate all the bush where they around, and you not only dictate them, but you know where if man need antelope if you get them, if man need na bush duck if you get them, cutting grass, all that kind of thing. Then now the part that we play for this struggle way, it make you get some red feather away. Put the need one accept, but you get them, mama. You see, when I listen for the Sama Thomas a language, it's just kind for confirm why you see I be a bit absent for forum, because some saying they do not the work, not the talk, not talk. When you spend all your time the talk, not talk, you not do the work, and then you never help the people that according to God away. God not give sense now for everybody. If God help you, He give you sense. That means say, well, I mean, lead other people, they not get sense. Now, why that way inside how many states we America get Donald Trump, now he rule America now. Whether you like or you not like, you go for Chomba. Whether Chomba, we there for Bamenda. For that side for man 90. Whether you get now how many population of how many people? Now one man, one that's more Pekin. Now he go rule. For Buzi Pekin, now he go take care for a brother them, a sister them, a woman for a house, other mommy them for palace where power one day live and then with the chomba people and even the environment. And then again, even like an arm of the government, my talk the part like I always see the policy, all funds and government work at them. Yes, Mama G. I think if you go reason with me, even though I know say I tell you reason far because you hate too big plenty so. But if you reason with me, you see Sama Thomas, he talk not true for the audio mom. He talk not true. See, these people for diaspora, they ever bonded them, then they vex, say, I the one talk, they did, I just look there and laugh. These people, they no be hijack was struggle now for good. They be hijack the struggle for personal issues. They hijack this struggle, they kill them, they go so because of the TPS issue. People they find docky for stay America. The embassies them where Christian they be open them, they end for outside. Some tax collector for any council for US. If you don't visit the, I not talk na congressman and I not talk na a mayor or any. I just mean some tax collector for that city, for that council. If you don't ever visit Christian for that place we call and say na a diplomatic office, Chris Anu go start register Ambazonia like NGO, so that they get document. if actually in a territory, oh, they Sako hear the thing say what? Now so he carry on to he go register am. So when we don't begin see the kind thing, now he would we for ground zero. Some of we in a teacher they talk, we see una like fair men. Those are fair men. We see say that we are need for priest for any people that carry gun for that. Say me no carry gun again. He go kill himself for nothing. I mean for nothing. These guys, the only thing if you take push their the TPS now for make me the be able for show a cop, me they show corpses, me they show people don't kill her for hospital run about for Donald Trump them. See una the one who go back so where they still kill, they still kill, una see am, una one. So now una that una the fight for stay for diaspora, una the axe special TPS. Una the ask me then grant una legal document them. Una become Americans. Why? Because una country get war. So if no mercy they me, I go tweet for Donald Trump them say no mercy there for down here. Today someone come back. Me or we stay for down here. Na a political war. Me they can't register. We take our councils them, take our parliament, then don't tell our public say bye bye. Now so we get to come out inside this issue. So any man where they out there, where the hope say go stay there, he go use this, he go use we, me the Kiwi, they make it project the picture of them. And now for that reason, why we they say when Amber boy, when I don't buy that gun, then send them for boy them. Each person they kill them when I want me, they send me, they make snap the thing, send them. Each person we wanna kill them, when I want me, they snap them, send them. So that when I use them, ask me, then grant una TPS, muna stay for day. La Republic the Kiwi take get mass grave. He never ever snap even one man wey kill am send am. Then after that they ask the question, what be the interest wey una should one La Republic una send am out. Then La Republic dey finish we every day. Mass grave dem dey for barefoot all corners dem. No man no know am ye. And La Republic no dey make people dey know. But una own. Una move jiga, una snap the jiga, send am. Una cut nails and for food, una the videotape the nails and send am. Una climb on top millipede, the millipede die. Una tape am, send am. Then we start now, like a teacher now, we dey try for start the reason and say why una dey behave like that. Wetin the push una do like that? We come for discover say una need the fight now for liberate the land. And una need the fight now for we for down here. Una the fight now for get document them, legal document them for stay for diaspora. So una go stay there fine. We don't need una again for fight for our behalf. Una need the fight for our behalf. Una just leave we quietly make we do anything we fit do for down here where it go reduce the tension, make them need the Kiwi again plenty. But because if now for seeker say we and una fit fight divide the country, na lie. Mo stop fat lies. Mo just stop am for that level. Me just end. Me end for that level. Yes, now the teacher they talk. So we the good thing that say some of we don't come for discover the reality inside the struggle, the lining inside the trouser. Some clothes and they way they want swam, they add some part inside and say lining. That one called a lining. Now he they actually carry the clothes to him. They know the sea and zolo. Then they see a panda, put tongue. Then they see now they like this thing where they put up for window blind for protect me man not just see how inside house they. We don't push lining. We don't push that with lining when our window blind one side, and we don't discover a lot of things. So right now, as we dey for down here, we get a lot of things to with the do we una no need for know. And una no can know. And una no need for know. Because even if una know, una not get any part for play inside this struggle. It's not there. Una no get anything a country for say una. So a person wey wan vex me vex. The man wey he no belong inside, he go dey know inside skin say that though I dey talk say una, but ye in the place like that bro, on game no dey like that brother they are on. Like una suppose for know say one cocoa na don spoil all cocoa inside pot for pound achu. Una get to know like that. So una, Sama Thomas, they talk like that. He exonerate himself. So any of una two way, he will exonerate himself. He come out. He talk like Sama Thomas. Because you guys are thieves. If you hurt my go hang. Thieves, bad ones. Spoil big struggle like this. Na teacher, na he talk. Na teacher they talk. But we dey inside way. We dey inside the game. We will follow the game. We dey election the camp. We want me people there. Register. Whether you go in vote or no vote, but register. Get your card and register. Now all we tell people them. A hot man, he go hang. Man will find TPS. Man we want get legal document. Then the lie say the fight for the struggle. Me talk say teachers me they register. Me go die. Thieves.
You know, in Chinua Achebe's Things Fall Apart, in one of the chapters, he described cowards like heroes in their own domain and said, cowards after the war always point at the grave of the brave ones and the ruins of their compound. That is the grave and ruins of Mr. So who was fighting for the liberation of his people. He's only cowards point at the grave of the brave ones and the ruins of their houses, but describe cowards as heroes in their own domain. And cowards always describe heroes as cowards as well. Let me say end of quote in Achebe's writings. But cowards die many times before they finally get to their graves. Would you fall? You fall in that category of cowards who die many times. Because the worst thing that can happen to a man is when he cannot discover the fact that he is a slave and fight against his enslavement or fight for his freedom. You sound like a house slave. That is what you are. You sound like a house slave who are fighting against their brothers, who are fighting for his own freedom. Because house slaves always fight against those that are fighting for their own freedom. That is the attitude of house slaves. But mind you, had it been house slaves were to succeed, then slavery could have still been going on in the United States of America. But because truth always triumphs over lies, like Father Tuta has said, that La Republic has told a lie, that those lies have become a normality in their society. So cowards like you will now believe in those lies. But do you think those lies will ever triumph? That's a lie. Those lies cannot hold. Had it been those lies that La Republic had told for the past 63 years, or getting 64 years today, were to triumph, then where we are today, we couldn't have been there. For we could have long been brainwashed. But because lies always remains lies, and will one day be uncovered. So, we've debunked La Republic lies, and we are now fighting for the liberation of the Southern Cameroons, which is the truth. And truth never dies. That is why a mushroom can germinate even on top of a concrete, even on top of a tar road. A mushroom without bones can germinate there. So, my friend, like I've said, cowards die many times before their final death. You are one of those cowards described by Chinua Achebe. Look, people like you have told this your story severally in front of me. And some even accuse me that they are working. We are workers. And I'm talking because I have nothing to survive on, as if I was begging them to give me food. Some said we want to buy the finger that fits them. I believe that finger that fits them is now biting them. They are sitting in that situation where that finger that fits them is not biting them. It will one day bite you. Let me tell you, like I've made an audio about GR Center, which should belong to the GR Center as well. The worst is still to come. You talk about elections, it's a shame. You say you are a teacher. It's a shame for a person like you. I wonder what you are teaching in school. Because you cannot teach on teaching people or students. You are on teaching students. In whatever institution you are in, you are on teaching the people. If you are talking about elections in that country, in that shit hole of a country, which elections are you talking about? Have you gone down memory lane to ask yourself what happens to the numerous elections that have taken place in that country? Have you asked yourself that the most recent one, 7 years ago, that Kanto heard the procès verbal or the return sheets from voting stations in his hand, signed by all the political parties that were in those stations, indicating that Sam Kanto won the elections. But the guy seated at the court was with something given to him by the CPDM with no signatories. But to him, that was an authentic one. Have you asked yourself how that situation will be turned around before you now talk about elections in that country? Do you know that elections in that country are not rigged? But they've been prepared long ago, and the winner, and the winner who is always the winner and will remain the winner, will normally win, and people are only called to the polls for formalities. And you are here in your foolery talking about voting in an election. How many times did we vote for the SDF? Was the SDF ever given the chance to change anything in that damn shit of a country called La Republique Cameroon? And you had to tell some people about elections, or maybe you are a La Republica agent, because I know that in this GDR center of the West, there are full of La Republic agents there that wants to, that their mission is to pit Southern Cameroonians against one another. Maybe you are one of them, and if you are one of them, like I've said, this group does not even need a person like me, because I have no time with people of your type. Just no time. I don't have people like you. I don't want people like you to make me waste my energy. For you can take a pig out of a pig style, but you cannot take that style out of that pig. If you want to take it like Chips of there said, if you are chased out pig from the pot, do you want to lie on the sharp end of quote? So I cannot lie in that pig style. Be there, Mr. Pig, in your style, for that is where you belong. Sama Thomas.
Yeah, on a good day, Sukamith. I know say will be GDR centered. I know, but anyway, I want to ask a small question. I hope say anybody if you answer, I may try answer on me because I know say there's Samba Thomas ego skip and pass. Answer because you already classified me long time ago. So now the question I say, if you go for a shop, you buy one kind of drink, Coca-Cola or any drink, you buy from shop. You come for your house, you can't drink and you go see the shopkeeper any money. Or the question that may ask. I just need a simple answer for this one. You go shop, you ask the price for the drink, the shopkeeper tell you, you move your money, you pay, and the shopkeeper give you the can of drink. You take and go your house, you go shido, you enjoy them. You go see the shopkeeper any money. Now the question, that what I ask. Now, why me I ask this kind of question? I just want to highlight for and say, even here for UK, most of the people, the way they come here, where they take asylum through the Ambazonian route. Most of them they pay. That small letter with the writer for affidavit of support. They move money, they pay. I will tell you that one. For that Sakoi group here, for Southern Cameroon, Ambazonian group here, that guy there, Bernard Kofu, if you write the letter, they pay, he put the money in his own private pocket, yes. And plenty of these people, all of these so-called leaders, with the right as support for anybody asylum, they ask for money. Okay. Now, if the person don't pay you that money, you go expect the person who can't contribute for Ambazonian struggle again. If the person don't pay, he pay for the services. No be so. But no say the Sakoi, even that group, the Southern Cameroon group, they use that one. They use most of the rally would go. They will come over there and everything. They will construct those people they take aside. May they come for the rally. They say may they can take their pictures. Them when they come to the rally, they will take pictures or show so they'll be active and those kind of things. Yeah. And I'm sure that those are called to use the same tactics for you as for extract money for sub money from those people. And then you expect that people then go voluntarily can pay or support the struggle after they don't pay. Even so, we not say majority of the people the way they seek asylum. Well, nobody say majority, but some people the way seek asylum where they no use the Ambazonian citizen. But the one day they use Ambazonia, they be ask them for pay. And perhaps they didn't continue to contribute for those people that rent. Okay? So if you think say you get a counter argument to this, you bring them. Me, I know insult people, but if you insult me, that's fine. I not learn insult, so I not be expert for insulting people. But if you get a counter argument, because I don't hear other audio and I don't write on this in there, you know answer. I know say before you want to leave the last time you leave this DDR center, you insult me, lots of people. But if you answer this, you answer. If you don't feel answer, anymore if you answer, I wanna try to tell me, say if you don't pay for your drink, you ask shopkeeper again, say or shopkeeper will ask you again, say me you can't contribute some money for wait again. I don't know. Anyway, my live my name is Charles Agbo. Okay, take care. Bye.
Dr. Charles, thank you for that question and the follow up after you ask that question. It just relate back to it where I been talk yesterday with respond to Yaki Bella route about this thing for TPS. All these things are so now because of lack of structure and proper organization. People in the way they pass now through Libya, enter Europe, someone then go through Mexico. And most of the time, then some these people then say someone in the way they don't even get nobody for US where they know them, or if you take them in, or if you stand for them like a guarantor if something happen. Most of the time, some of them they enter where they don't even get $1 for their pocket. They can't start life from scratch. Maybe all property back home they don't sell and they don't get any reliable person back home where they even call and say me send them $1 for survive. But they struggle, can't enter. Try for blend into the system, work small money. And when they reach out to any of these people, the way they sign this affidavit, all of them, they collect money. All of them, they collect money. And they know they ask now small money. You know the year now say me they know they ask now $50. Say come and register your name and we are going to do an affidavit for you because we recognize you like one of us. No, now from $300, $500, $800, and even go look themselves now. Some group then they way they boldly come out now can't talk say if you no be the pay or if you no fit pay, you are on your own. They make that clear statement. Now for tell you so they are now for work money. So when somebody come where they expect support for a community for una one that already established, and when a person will be genuine to the cause, it come una still collecting money, put them on a private pocket. Wait una they expect. Una they expect say when the person don't define, it go come, can they give una money? The reason wait to be motivation for can give una money. That crisis this one on a personal thing. Now the thing that now on a personal thing, now because people they don't individuate the whole struggle, people they don't take the struggle like their personal thing. That's why you see they get that they feel that entitlement. Say people supposed to kind of give them. When they can't tell and say where would you enter? Where no the way. Give you affidavit. Now they talk say, hey, this so-called leaders and this guy they write the affidavit, they deny. Say if you no get them, go figure it out. This guy then get for struggle, find that money, give them. So it just say, they pain them. Say struggle way sometimes now struggle way they don't participate. Sometimes they don't run a bullet. Sometimes they be fighter. Sometimes their family they pay a price because of the struggle. They still come. When I just should on for a comfort zone, when I collect money put on a pocket, they when they especially when they don't better, me they still can they pay. The one can't pay say which services they way when I don't render them. They benefit from which services because the services we when I render them is being paid for. They don't pay. You see, so all these things is on a lack of organization and a lack of structure for hold people accountable, for commit for this collective struggle will be fight them. If this leader they be being a very snobby leaders and they don't be fight for that belly, what the first thing I will set up that structure where it identify everybody where it enter for any place. If you see I'm saying most francophone they don't benefit say for this asylum thing and TPS and pass even Ambazonia and SSF. If for easy, if we get an organized community and a structure where it check all these things for know who is an Ambazonia, who is coming in from where, how many people it get back home, where to be a plan. That particular association between hire a lawyer, when a lawyer for that association. Not be individual for the pay that asylum fee or for the pay for affidavit for file for your asylum. Now association for the compiled document them write affidavit, send that association lawyer for go represent immigration for that country for know one particular for the entertain people they for court as individual. That means people don't for go define like individual. So you for the only go for court for go defend your case, maybe by yourself. Or sometimes if they don't build that network or way strong, now that lawyer, now association they go stand for defend on your behalf. You see, you will see and say it will get more weight than individual the way that they go struggle, go they pay lawyer $10,000 so they pay for some lawyers and $5,000, $8,000, $15,000. Just imagine say they will create a friendly structure where they talk say okay, any asylum seeker as you enter will be able to will do you all these things. At the end of the day, when you don't struggle get small job, you just get for the do your monthly contribution for this association for 10,000. I mean, maybe $20 every month, $30 every month, because say you too now some people that become pay before we will be able to set up the structures and even hire lawyer where they go defend you. People that will prefer for even give $100 every month. People then they will go the jam $100 every month because they could be a reconnaissance for the services and way that particular association don't give them. Yes, because that association, if they bill out, it will still get the power for revoke somebody the citizenship. It get the powers because now they file, now they build a case. It get power for maybe report that person back for the system. See this person they so other information they don't come out from this person where maybe the way they know we fact check them, me then re-look into that person the case. Just like if you reject them, that particular association re-appeal. Now the same way that association fee, report somebody within that community. And beside that, other means and the way they feel intimidate any member for continue for commit because it don't benefit with that. In short, without contributing anything, it don't also benefit for people their own contributions. As simple as that. But how do you hold people accountable? You want to hold people there how? You know, if you hold people there how, because when the people then come with the need services and for the so-called leaders and so-called affidavit writer them, the first thing where they look at that $200, $300, $500 where they want to come put them in their pocket. But they forget about the struggle. But yet they will tell you, say they fight for the struggle. No, they are not fighting for the struggle. They are fighting for their stomachs.
I be think say the man fit talk sense. This man, I feel say he talk sense, but I never ever know say the man dull. He go talk some small sense. They want for even backy for that small sense. He still jump come out, go to talk trash. You are really a dull man, Sama Thomas. You are too dull. Even your voice shows that of that kind of period. Mommy born and true, they grow on their own. You dull. You are really a dull man, Sama Thomas. You are dull. You are instead a coward. I know if you how many from they don't jump run, then they come back. They run, they come back. You simply just describe by yourself. The description you were struggling to give to the teacher was exactly your own description. Your voice resembles your face. I've never seen you, but that your crack old voice is just how crack old you have. You look like a chimpanzee. That's what I know. You see, you are just so inconsistent that the teacher does not have any adjective to describe you. You say, I'm Sama Thomas. You stupid. It's election. People should register. People have to register. How many times done with election? It will not cancel the fact that this is not a political war, man. Let me tell you again. If you hurt you, come down and fight. What are you doing out there? What are you doing out there? You sound there that you have been 20 years working your slavery in Europe. 20 years, and what have you done? What is your image? What's your footprint? Show me, let me see Sama Thomas. Non-entity. Show the teacher, let the teacher see it. You don't try, don't cross-examine the teacher. I'm down here talking with my face open and you're out there miles upon me, miles away, hiding your face and making noise in the forum and disturbing people, sending people children to go and die. Are you mad? Do you know what you are saying? You are a non-entity of the first category. Sama Thomas speak with kata in the nose until even from my gadget, from my phone. I was not that man a kata nose man. You're a damn useless man. You call who a coward? Are you mad? We are mobilization. You know what I'm doing down here? If you know you are a hero, as you always claim, come down here. Just see what we are going to do. I will mobilize people down here. They will register and they will go for any election of their choice. You hear me? You get me well? It's a teacher talking. If I want them to go for the presidential, they will go. That's my constituency. If I want them to go in only for parliamentary or municipal, they will go. And that's where you call me a coward? Stupid doorman. I meant I go for election. So if you write 1 + 1, a door teacher marks it 2. Does it cancel the fact that next time if they ask you what is 1 + 1, you then say it is 10? Because a teacher who did not know that 1 + 1 is 2 always marks it wrong. You are so stupid, Sama Thomas. You are too dull. I give you only for Comrade Fon. Comrade Fon will make you a Mexican. That's the greatest guy around. You don't hear me? And they ask you simple question. You they ask me how many times they don't go in for election in that country and what happened. Then me, I they ask you, Sama Thomas, when they say 1 + 1, not 2, it be understood. But if a stupid teacher, after you don't write and say 2, in mark and wrong, it means say any play we go again, they ask 1 + 1, you then write a 10. Because if you don't write 2, they mark and wrong. You will continuously write that 2 until an intelligent teacher will come and know that that is the real answer and take you right. What am I saying here, Sama Thomas, stupid doorman? I'm saying that the real solution to this problem is political. If you kill, you go up, you come down. I stand on it, and that's how I have to seize my constituency in the hands of idiot. That's how I have to seize my constituency in the hand of that public people. And then, if you care, you guys down there, descend to and go to our own constituency and seize it. Then look at me, eyeball to eyeball. Then we'll ask ourselves, what can we do now that we have taken our constituency? That is how we have to solve this problem. It's a teacher talking. Kata no Sama. You hear, Sama Thomas? You are a coward. You stop skipping from one forum. You don't say I run for some forum. I am in so many forums. I'm there and I talk the same as I'm talking now. I've never changed. I don't escape. I don't mask my profile. Yeah, door man, very door man command. Man command save now. Who save no? Door people.
Charles Agbo. When person behaves stupid, we'll call it say be stupid. Now my opening statement this: when person behaves stupidly, we'll talk say be stupid. Now, if you go for shop, you go buy drink, you buy that drink inside bottle, you pay for that bottle, you go return back that bottle, you get your money. Now, wait at the time for talk over here. With Southern Cameroon's units, and you use this with Southern Cameroon's units. Let me take Belgium as an example. If you come for Belgium as a Southern Cameroon, we get Southern Cameroon units for Belgium. You did register for day, and registration cost na 20 euros. Registration cost na 20 euros. And that 20 euros talks say if you register, you need any document we don't register, we'll provide you with that document free of charge. So if we provide you with that document free of charge, you will talk so you pay for document Charles Agbo. Now so you do for the village meeting. Okay, now you do for your village meeting. You get yearly dues for your village meeting. Or you don't get them. Instead of yearly dues you get for your village meeting, Charles Agbo. You also get monthly dues, or you get what you call say sinking fund. You will take registration for your because for that village meeting, for example, we get Gemba group for year. Where every year, each member must renew your registration cost or registration fee. If you don't renew your registration fee, you lost your membership. Charles Agbo. Your registration for you. Now a lifetime registration. And ask Charles Agbo. Make Charles Agbo also throw some light for everyone to understand for here. Your registration for any unit for this struggle. Now a lifetime fee. So you know ever contribute anything again for the struggle. So if you don't ever contribute anything again for the struggle, you be part of the struggle. If everybody for the behave like that, Charles Agbo, what about people where they not take any document and the Southern Cameroon will not provide them with any document, but they join the struggle and they contribute their money for the struggle every month? Which you want to talk about those people, Charles Agbo. You see why I used to talk? I used to say some are very bad omen for this struggle, because when I encourage people for not contribute money to the success of this struggle, you Charles Agbo, people like you, so now will not encourage people. Say make they not contribute money for this struggle. But if those people the one document, they run the camp for the units of this struggle, so may they give the document. Like I talk them. If I've been at Trump, I for talk say as of yesterday, Trump for them bundle all those buffoons for America where they benefit from what they call TPS. Bundle them all. Put them inside plane back to the Southern Cameroon, because there is no problem again there. If you feel somebody will give somebody a document for this struggle, that person pay money for that person, they don't pay for life for the struggle. It therefore means no problem for the country. That person need to go back, because every document get expired date. Look, Charles Agbo, I don't make some audios on time. When Trump start this trouble, it go about with them. I talk and I do like a prediction where one day it will come to pass. And the talk the West, they don't fix their country. We come for day. Come she don't enjoy the country where the West don't fix them. They don't pay the price for make their country be what it will be. We enjoy the system, with the fail for also fix our own society. Make it be like the society we never did enjoy them. One day, just one day. These guys over there they go bundle all we. Whether you get paper or you not get paper, they go bundle we all, put them back inside plane. Go back for us when you come out. That day, Charles Agbo, I go to go back that day, I go get my consolation. Say me, I will do my utmost best. I fail. Maybe toward that my utmost best with me, I fail. Even if they send me back, God, through my sincerity, which I say I do my best. But people like you, they fail me. God, He will protect me. But no, God no protect when we will not be do anything for salvage the situation. We will differ inside, and we will continuously differ inside. When that day go come, so make we go back home. Some people they used to give their offerings for church. The gam for talk say, make God watch away their sins through those their offerings. With the gams, maybe they take those their offerings, the gam for the needy, their own way that for their penance. But you will not give anything, and you claim so you be Christian. Like God talks, if you see hungry man, give and chop. If you see thirsty person, give them water. Not stand for this say, be filled. Me a thirstiness, it go in provide the water. Not talk to me, I better be filled. Me a hungry, go in provide. Then you be hypocrite. So the only way you feel talk to you be a Southern Cameroon activist. Now your financial contribution toward that struggle, toward the struggle. If Charles Agbo, it claims say some people buy document for their asylum. So when you buy your drink as you describe them, it therefore means you never even be a Southern Cameroonian to begin with. It therefore means you be an opportunist, and once you don't get your opportunity, you disappear. Forget to show the call. That is why some of we never hear the jump when they don't get that opportunity. They don't even know. So when you get the document, you get it now. The day we get the person we get for the tell you say this day we get so you know for go back for your country of origin. But every now and then they will jump and they will jump and they carry word for Kondengi. Now for a year back. The same people say we claim say you be paid document for them with the struggle. So they move from Kondengi, make you come back. Because of your naivety, you know if you come back and actually say I want to go back for country. I feel go. Because I know so we all with it for here, we know anything. So if you do documentation, will go back for your country of origin. Even if they care you, you will say, maybe I go hide through Nigeria, enter. May you go enter. So maybe they bundle all would not put them for Kondengi. For sell la Republic for aside for nothing, because you don't get any reason for leave, you don't get any reason for ask for UN protection, and as you claim say you will ban about some of we will never get the opportunity for buy them, and we see the money for the struggle. We being a fools. Charles Agbo, are you normal? Are you normal? Like I ask them. For your village meeting, you don't pay for the registration fee every year. For your village meeting, when seeking fund is reduced, you need to replenish them. Or you talk, I don't pay for the registration fee, so I don't get nothing again for pay I'm again for that village meeting. I expect a response for this particular question now from Charles Agbo.
I say, you won't blame them. Thomas make a pertinent point. But even with that point we make lapses and still the way that they point back to the people that they expect say people then give for commit. You they expect say man don't struggle cross Mediterranean Sea, struggle, can't reach. Ask you say me right affidavit. Affidavit way when I discussing a collective struggle where government give for provide the necessary materials for protect your own citizen. When I come individual take money put up for your pocket, the way don't stand fine. When I say me can they pay, see which services when I don't render them. Ambazonia struggle on a private property. Now the loophole in that, you understand? You know they expect for take payment for something where you know it's either you sell something or you sell service. So when you come, you want write somebody can't tell me write your affidavit. You write your affidavit, you ask him money pay you. So what do you expect again from that person? What do they expect? If you be one, they say chop small, chop plenty. I don't just extend and go listen to my 7 minute audio. I just leave and while they respond to Dr. Charles. You listen them, you will understand what they try to talk. Yeah. So they get right. The people then too they get right. Because this money where the jams of the individual, they don't hear say they take and pump and buy the struggle. They amass personal work for themselves and their family. And then you expect me some man can work it won't can you. It don't make sense, no pa.
Thank you, Dr. Charles. Thank you very much for this very apt analysis. Very apt illustration. Kata no sama Thomas no here fire. Because when that kind of strong kata we catches where they lock even the ears them. It get natural kata. They call that cyanosis, or they call that in a CVT. Some name that they give for that kind of thing. Where they talk like when we don't miss a beehive. So no. But the man claim now one character inside this Anglophone fight way. He claim once he did for any forum challenge he will come out running. Now coward. I one of the biggest coward, but I'd be shocked if the call other person than be coward. That very man, now a dull man, very dull, but here be a popular man for down here, see the year. By there, I be still small. Because if you don't there out about 20 years, them say one even leave Cameroon where some we will never even really be anything safe. It go height 20 years, then now we did start fight for a year. Then he only see the final out they take him. Then hold on, then the course will be coward. See. Sama Thomas, if they give for me for 1 second, you escape inside ring. You know, I'm a fighter, a good one. I mean, it's a teacher talking. You know, if I be a good guy, but with brain, no, not hands, brain, politically, I can force this regime in Yaoundé to succumb and come to the table politically as easy as ABC. Because once you conceive the ideas, that is all. You just need to conceive a good political ideas and then you preach it for the people to follow. You don't need money. You don't need AK-47. You don't need anything. Preach it, then mobilize a mammoth crowd to come out. They will listen to you. They will now go for negotiation. Go and hide and send 10 million guns here. They'll call you a terrorist and they'll continuously fighting you as they are doing today. And today, where are the boys? You, Sama Thomas, names of the boys that you know again later here. Name them. You are first of all stupid to first of all say that if some man tells that this struggle don't fail, he don't fail. I'm telling you in total. That is where I discovered that you are a madman. You are a really madman. Because now you the still dream the future the struggle day. In no day. The struggle don't end. Because when I be take the struggle, put them in guns. There are no guns. The struggle at that level is ended. But the struggle politically will never end because we'll continuously fighting it politically till the war comes to an end. We'll continuously fight. We'll continue fighting it politically until somebody shall come up like Peter Botha of South Africa. Who, because if he did not come up, Nelson Mandela could have died in prison. We'll continue to fight it like this until we shall have our own Peter Botha that shall come up and regularize things for us and say, no, you cannot begin to maltreat these people like this. They are a people. They came and joined us. Because even right now, as I'm saying, there are so many Cameroonian ministers, Pobia ministers, who are telling them in their proper critical forum that the Anglophones are right for their fight and their quest for every demand that they are asking. They are there. That there's so many, meaning that they know it's just wickedness. At one moment, somebody will come up that will give us a laissez-passer. You hear? Door man called Sama Thomas. Never, and mark me, never cross-examine me or tell me that I'm a coward. If you tell me that I'm a coward, I will show you what a coward can do to an intelligent man. It's a teacher talking. So be very careful. Be very careful. Sama Thomas is a teacher talking. Katanos door smelling man. If you imagine, they take struggle, they sell them for money, oh, they want to talk. If Zero can't talk, say, it will be coward. The struggle has been transformed in Europe for money. That's all.
Individual, the way you know where they will write affidavit, they will take the money, do it with them. No, I want you me instead tell me, say, no, you know many people the way they know take the money for affidavit. And then they know the again for the struggle. If I don't talk, you know individual there, you know not about all the so-called government. I be talking about government. I be talk how people they don't individuate the struggle. Governments or individual they don't individuate the struggle. People they can't pay the money, saying in the name of struggle, when our collective struggle, they carry the money put out of their pocket. So when they don't can't pay the money, you carry the person don't go better life. Me see can pay the one can pay again the money for you to take and put out of your pocket. So it be government or now you own the struggle. That's how grab me there. When people they talk in a way that they look for solution, when our own mindset and only have to protect the same thing way, when they cry now, when I go deport the people, they know. When I go for America, I go deport the people. Them. I tell you, my brother, Comrade Derek, it explains something so grown on men that we buy baby they under their boss, their balls and they can't talk trash. They look to a brand that they can't write. Any can't write. What is he defending here? I'm saying that these things are happening because of lack of structures. You go for some country, you want to go seek asylum, you reach for day. You receive now individual detention, you must pay the amount of money. When you someone talk about explain for update, if that's what they happen for Belgium, it makes sense. Come and register. €20. It's enough. Any document where you want them, they give you. If they don't give you all that document, then you not be able for the commit. At least they put mechanisms that they hold you accountable. They create special law for inside that system. Say that association get right for report an individual. The system revoke the person in asylum, because if the person get asylum through the association get power for report back to Homeland Security or the immigration for that system, for that country. See this person not be eligible, or there's a problem, you know. They will listen. They will revoke the person thing. Your asylum status. You get the point. Brenda come very talk trash. Oh, you own about government. I know so many people that are not in this government that have signed affidavit. And so what? You know many people. Is that not what I'm talking about? Those people, the way they don't belong to this government, they sign affidavit. They like individual them carry the money put out of their pocket. So they struggle, not that struggle, not a private struggle. The one person don't pay, when they especially the person will come again can still give the money for individual. Bullshit. If association give paper, you go take asylum. That association, if it gets stronger for that, you don't get a connection them. It get the deal where don't go into that country where they give you that permit for the, even give the asylum paper them. It get right for revoke your asylum status. If you know the commit, as simple as that. People no one create structures. One man show the one time. Grab me there, master. Grab me there. You know the beginning. You are an old man with white baby under your balls. Sit up, man. When would they talk serious thing the way they look for solution them? we will stop all this noise every day. If they can't take them, they take a lesson a phone. You don't even know my point, but you quick for can't jump, for can't respond. Say you know individual the way they back home, even this and that, where they pay for asylum. Of course, is that not what we are decrying? When it be this whole government, yeah, mindset away for protect government. When will they talk for you and say whether government or individual and they're not supposed to collect people them money for asylum? They say chop small, chop plenty, chop small, chop plenty. If they create reliable and accountable structure them, affiliate them for where you get grounds, you get root for country where they seek asylum for it. Like some talk for Belgium, how much for can register for Southern Cameroon Association? 20 euro. You can't register for it, they'll give all document. Then say you come, you know register. Who they want come in one register, they want go pay an individual 500 euro or 600 euro for sign affidavit. Who can do that? Who no one save more money? That's the way forward. Whether individual or not, those individuals they take that money the way they go pay for them, so they don't take and put them in their pocket. So if you be individual, I can't pay you, sign me as affidavit. I give you $500. You especially when I don't life done better for me, I come again. I can't keep pay you every month. You as an individual, you don't even get that capacity, you don't even get that power for even go revoke my right. You know if you go revoke my asylum because you just sign an affidavit. No be you file for me. No be you go stand for court defend for me. But if the association build you up that profile, even defend for you, hire your lawyer, they feel revoke your asylum. If only they get a good connection or they create that friendly avenue, friendly interaction with the home country where they be based today. Because that home country, they validate it examine your file, validate your file based on that reputable organization where they don't give you authorization. So their particular association, they like a preliminary arm of the government where that they do the vetting before they can account for government for validation. So they actually disqualify you if you not be committed. When I know you see that one, that kind of talk. Small picking talk them for here. When the people they talk, re-talk them for find solution.
Yeah. Good day, everyone. Again, Summer Thomas. Listen, we did now for analyze the situation with the that means analyze for analyze the situation means what it means. Would open the situation as they no be as we want to make it be. Okay, you don't leave the context. You go somewhere else. We're talking about TPS for America. You give me example for Belgium. Now that example we give for Belgium, now so we get for B. Now a perfect example. Now so we get for B. Say people to register, they pay some amount of money, and then they get support from the community. That's not the perfect situation. That's so exactly so we get for B. But the question would ask and say, now so a day for America and for other places. I talk to a guy, I give you an example. Me, I will be member for the Southern Cameroon's UK forum. We be the meet face to face every Saturday. One Saturday of the month, face to face, eyeball to eyeball. Yeah. So I talk, so I know what I talk about. Sako get plenty of the ministers for that Southern Cameroon's Amber forum. Okay. Bernard Konfu, I be the president there. Every one of Sako minister there. I tell you, say they be collect money, personal money put out of their pocket. Even for the forum, some person be can't argue there for the forum, and then someone be even try to back it up, say, oh, the person they know how much you pay for go school, for go learn how to do that document where you do so. So now I tell you, say people they take the money put out of their pocket privately. Okay. So not be a joint enterprise like you try to explain and they like that. All these other leaders, them, Sako, they are all these people when they sign that give affidavit like that, they collect money put out of their pocket. Yes, they're private money. I don't give you an example. I don't call names. Okay? If we are own for Belgium, they like that, then good. I just tell you that say we get for B. But not be so a day for America and other places. Because the people that they pay for that in I know people they sign those people where no man no pay, where no pay them. But most of those earlier they collect money. Most of those people when they put their face for they collect money, put them in their pocket. Okay, so now private enterprise, not be like a joint enterprise where we talk so. Now when they run into trouble like this Yaba for Norway, where they want to make maybe like a joint enterprise. No, they collect the money, put it in their pocket, they use them privately. Most of the time, yes. So you want me for answer? You answer the question why we set and there. But don't answer your own question. I don't tell you again, say, if you get access to those people there, advise you say, now so they begin to do like now for Belgium. So if they don't do like that, like all these 1,000 or 2,000 people they talk to, all the wrong people register. At least they forget about 1,000 people there. And that 1,000 people will be enough for take this struggle forward. I remember during Skakuf times, the total number of people where they be for that register, where they pay that citizen levy, it would just be about 1,200. Yeah, the total number that. But look at this TPS where they raise almost 2,000 people. So it means if they will get registered, they register those people, they pay that registration fee, and then they use the right way. They will get a critical mass of people there where for fit, do lots of things for the struggle, rather than these people that do like their personal enterprise. They collect the money, put it in their pocket. Okay, so I hope this answer will go a long way for answer your question. But I still expect you to answer that question what I asked you before. So if person go buy a drink from a shopkeeper, the shopkeeper he will can't ask you for more money, no. But those people, even those people they pay like that, they be for the forum. They probably see the pay these people them again, because this thing like asylum an ongoing thing. The same way it need happen for one day. You submit documents and then you go for show proofs. So then they go for attend rally, then we take pictures and all these kind of things. And perhaps when they contribute for these people that upkeep, So anyway, I know you support at least one of those leaders. And you go find out if that leader if it work. If you know the work, hide any money, hide any salt. The question is that. Okay. So have a blessed day, Charles Agboye. Okay.
My illiterate school headmaster, the one are your assistant, the mechanic. I don't hear your audio. I hear what you talk about structures and the kind of things where you project into this kind institutions for handle. If you're there for America, that one red lines, okay? You get to understand the American place where law now the God for everybody. So some of these things where they talk, the flow easy, very difficult things for put them and not expose yourself. This thing where they talk about put something for pocket, I think say with the tag these people, give them bad names so that we crucify them. Well, not just say be correct. This one registered institutions, if they get for write anything, we go be official, they get for be registered. They get for function as an institution. Okay. If that one not true the case, then they need money. If you're there for America, if you get even a 501c3, every year you get for declare your income or keep your registration going. Be plenty of money. But depending on how many people they need this kind of services, you may need for hire some people which will help you to make the services available. these organizations where they exist abroad, if you get for go out for any public whatever, you want for mobilize, you want for tell your citizenry for come out, you get for spend money, and I think that these resources they contribute towards that. It no be correct for always see in terms of some people taking the money and pocketing it. I think sit down it be too simplistic, and I for really give dog bad name killer. I know some of these guys where they head some of these kind of institutions where they be decent people. Okay, they earn their own income. They don't need the money where they come with them. In my other audio, we don't talk say be necessary for get a fee for this kind of services. Now you don't say no be your $50, it be $300. $300. $300. Now we say now some huge amount. You know how much this will they pay for get here? I know they talk say that one a good thing. I just they say if in the scale of things $300, you know, if you keep that kind of office running, depending on how many people you get, unless you get thousands of them in a month, you know, if you keep the office running. Now, if you get any less, then probably each case go to contribute more for keep that benefit there for others for use. So, and I understand the picture we don't lay out where people get here penniless, they don't know nobody. A person will finally get to America and no nobody. Will come off for country so they can reach here, no nobody. That's a red flag. It's a red flag. And besides, if you don't touch down for America, you want to find out, unless you don't get friends for country, so you go come off for country, you don't get friends, you don't get family, we know anybody for America. Wow. That's a huge red flag. You also talk the truth, say many people they get here, the one with the ride in a camel for desert, the one them with the ride in a crocodile for forest for Mexico or for South America. Yes. Some people they take a lot of pain for reach here. In fact, the good thing about America, I say you don't even need these papers who they talk. Many people they do with that. And so they know, in other words, you say if you don't do without these papers, it means say you turn your back on your homeland, you know, support. You see now the problem that would they can argument. If you don't come, you sweat, bring yourself to America. None of these papers, some of we were none of these papers will never even know who they issue the kind of papers. Then just turn your back from home country because it never gives you anything. No, not beside the work. Now you don't go, you say that for offer services like legal services. That one I red flag my comrade. For America, that one, you know, if you put your hand for that side, you go burn and right away. Even the well-established, not in fact, you know, they even get when government want to even give you a lawyer where go represent you, it be in services where government they pay. Okay, you know they be in some government lawyer where they for salary for government. No, none of that. You're gonna have very complex thing where they talk so. All right. So anyway, I think some will cut with people some slack. People don't they render service with people they need for continue. And then people they benefit. That one not be the reason why they not be able for join with for fight. I think the main reason it don't be said they never settle enough for engage and they go engage. Do a mechanic.
I say a mechanic, my assistant. Una dey baffle me sometime. What do you mean? Say if person come up Ambazonia enter America, no nobody na red flag. What do you mean? That way they run war, you define up, you go na for you define up for save your life, you run for safety, or you define up people the way you know. Are we no longer at war? Time when man they run war, he care for no place, he care for nowhere, I know somebody somewhere where to go. The first primary thing we do for a mind for run to safety. So what are you talking about? Why you think say no be possible? Why you think say a red flag? How is it a red flag? How is it a red flag? So before I run war for Ambazonia, come on, go for some place. I'm gonna know somebody for that place. Why things in that place if you guarantee me safety? What are you talking about? You did talk about 501 for sustain and for employ people them. You the money where they don't collect for this struggle for useless things them. Enough is sustain 501. And why will no one create the 501 if you render all these services? About 7,000 something people. 7,000 something people for inside TPS. Bad the way bad. Ambazonia and the video like 3,500. You know what to be 3,500 people if every month somebody they pay $100 or $50 for every month. You know if we pay taxes for the 501, you know if we hire lawyer for run that organization. Once it don't be credible, nobody will enter to America without passing through that 501 way they talk. But because we like chaos. We like this individualistic thing for the drum. That's why you talk that kind of, you know, people the way they get credible this thing them, they write affidavit, they use the money for organize this thing. Why the one they do them individually? How many people they know for America they write affidavit? Because people the way they do for America they write affidavit are no more than 5. That one I want the way me I don't know. Not to talk of francophone the way they write affidavit on behalf of Ambazonia. If we get a unified structure, no be that affidavit for the command of one place, where any affidavit come up on different side, that one, when you don't already establish the system, it will be very difficult. Where all man will know say if you come, you don't get affidavit for the authorized organization, and then you know say according your case no will go through. Who one can enter America, come back? It will force everybody where they enter America for come register and they pay your dues, your monthly dues. They attend association because you know say your life that association life. It they on life support based on that association. Where if you cut that association off, you don't cut that life support where they on. It will force them for commit. Is that difficult? What are you trying to justify my assistant? Just because when I do the life will encourage chaos?
Advocate. The problem don't be able to go take picture of white man. The problem that the way the stupid Ambazonia that they ever hear them when they don't go stand to take that picture. They hear them. The recent one I do ego she brother when they don't say diplomacy, you know the work. Nah, God and for work. But now they always say they go take picture of white man post up. Now so their group they hear their group no go back for their master. It all way because say no diplomacy. No diplomacy. See, Amazonia really get problem. Amazonia get problem. But bro, community go build. Go there for the project. Community go build. They go build. You know, project can go live yesterday, no. I go live on Saturday. Mark Barata, the goal. We don't plan now. We don't strategize. It go work. Now we activists they be help the people that made them get the group say they be leader. The activists go come back, go build communities. It go work, bro. It go work. Leave them.
Yeah, I would like someone to help me and clarify this dull man con man, as dull as Cho Ayaba. Man con po den apo den e di year den that bird where e di hala for ducky neck. Man con po den did exactly like grombi. Where when he hear that fungung, we call say fungung. That bird where there for ducky neck, where when dog the run, they hala bring then animal year run so. Man con people they need to hear that kind of one. Now why they about to find itself a play where they today. So if they rig elections, it no mean I said if you only put in a government, it no mean say you not fit successfully put in a government through elections. Because any credible government one way going through elections. Because even if you use coup d'etat, you take over a country, you must come do everything for still organize elections. What you do not say you then need to change the constitution. If the constitution be the give a leeway for fraud, for favor the ruling government. If una use coup d'etat take over, well, it will be very difficult for Cameroon. Then una fit change the constitution. When you talk like this, I see this your lousy voice, very hollow, very empty. Because you talk, you no land, because you no give a solution. Somebody, Sama Thomas, if he ever challenge my fact, he must be able for a place where they cry every day, say we need a political solution, just as Mama G, they talk say we need for come together. Coming together is politics if you don't know. But sending guns to people to go and fight in the bush is no politics, and it is no strategy. It is no strategy, and I still repeat, it is no strategy. It might have been a strategy in some other revolutions, but in our own, our case is different. Guns will never take us to Boya. They will never. Sama Thomas, you complain about fighters they go DDR center. You want me to stay, do it, tell me. If they no fit go then day, you want me to remain do it. You do it for update Sama Thomas, so you still get energy inside your voice. So why you no fit come down can lead them? You want me to them fight? See how stupid you are. I will go out and tell all of them to put down their guns and go them to DDR. I'll be closer to them than you, foolish doorman. They die for nothing. You guys are out there just for simply come together. Now a tit for tack, and an eye for an eye. Now the worst crime for now for come together. Una see am. So long as una no fit come together, then we get all right for die for 30 fighters and make they call them DDR, or they just simply put down their guns, or they move to ground one. That's how it is. I know when I talk like this, some of una go peace for una draws, but that is how it will work. It will must happen like that. It's the teacher. If you vex money, take rope. They need to buy am. Rope dey everywhere. Move your trouser. Your trouser say na rope. Move and put am hang. Swine, monkey, them all. Thieves. Take good struggle. Transform am inside a wonderful 419 game. A scamming game. Oh, people they so white baby for chin. They turn them big thieves for daytime. Just the fool will like say will be that small picking them. The teacher will do all down here to remove minyate from people's eyes. Minyate na cobweb to remove cobwebs from people's eyes so that they can see you are thievery out there, thieves. Sama Thomas, you how many times have you ever pick your phone and call a fighter? How many times have you ever checked on them? Sama Thomas, I'm asking you with that your crack volcano voice. I want to know from you how many times have you ever picked up your phone and called the fighters to know their whereabouts, to know whether they have eaten, to know whether their gadget, their phones are working fine, to know whether they have means to charge their phones, to know whether they have even one kobo in their momo. Sama Thomas, see I need an occasion where they should put I and you one on one and give us just 45 minutes in Sokamif. You hear no? You know pick ball run, then I will resign to be a teacher. You are not a teacher. You are not anything. You are Bambi. You are just a Bambi. Making noise, claiming as if you know things. You don't know you anything. You are there. Very crafty, even from the sound of your voice shows that you are as crafty as and this Lebiale man with a large mouth called the other man they call and waiting. Crisano. Yes, Crisano is one of the most crafty frontline leaders of Ambazonian movement. And you are there. You are equally like him, making noise for nothing. I don't want to talk to you because you don't even know your left from your right. But you shout like somebody that can walk in the tower of in an airport. They take away the talking gadget from you. Only your voice will get to the pilot in his scope pin. You see, you, master. It's a time like this. I don't want to be annoyed when a foolish man like this talks it stupidly. So you should try to learn. And I come to see why you escape from many forums. You cannot withstand anybody who is right. When you are wrong, you must escape. When somebody is right, he's always right because each time you call him, he'll tell you the right thing. But you just gamble. You don't check on fighters, but you are here lamenting that fighters are escaping to DDR. They will all go there, and that's where all of you in the diaspora will shit posh because you rely on fighters. Where are they? Go and bring them, or you come down here and fight. Rubbish. Is the teacher talking?
Comrade Lehman, thank you very much. Ambazonians, something very dangerous they happen with this struggle. I think so not even notice them. And that's something we will consume all of us. The only opportunity we'll get out of this struggle now to stick together as one person. Each time we can talk some people that they can mock them. Say the Ambazonian government is in Washington, D.C. Make everybody go align. You know, this empty bravado, will help us. Rain don't dark. They show good sign for this struggle. I want to draw one attention on something where they happen. Where a lot of people they talk, and because any man they go take a shock, then can should don't even ask quiet, die like she tell you one. Because we no get structures the way they feel examine some of those things. As we speak now, so any man with a struggle for seek asylum, especially for a task, you go seek your asylum, you're like a victim for Ambazonia and the Republic of Cameroon. If you want to get your asylum granted, because people then they now so for a task they reject the asylum cases because they present themselves like Ambazonians activists. So we have to be very, very careful, and a very, very bad sign that you will find them very difficult for even go for embassy now, so for go get visa through this Ambazonian stuff. Then it be very, very difficult because nobody want bring chaotic activism for a country. So now a very bad signal for us. I want to draw an attention towards which it happened 20th of January 2025. Donald Trump declared a gang member them. That means 18th Street gang group and MS-13, this El Salvador gang group them as terrorism. You see what will happen now. Any man we will enter other El Salvadorians and where they enter America, where they identify them, say they get any link to that gang, whether green card, permanent stay, or citizenship, you are a target. They don't send them back for El Salvador. So that the same precedent what they see where it is set in, or where will the struggle was set in for this Ambazonian struggle, and it will come to burn us. You see the thing for TPS. So I see how people they can make noise. So one day they celebrate, me then send them back home, me then do this, me then do this. I did just laugh. All of us we don't put we head them outside here for the Ambazonian struggle. We are in deep shit if we not sit up. America they target activism where they support Palestinian them for their cause for freedom. But Palestinian they live for inside America. Why Trump no just talk say he want to support all Palestinian them? He no fit do one. Because of the strong unity with Palestinian get and the corridors the way Palestinian they go through, the doors the way they knock them. But you see the way it target even people the way they know with Palestinian them just because they activists, they sympathize with Palestinian, they target them, take away their student visa them, cancel their studies of a task, deport them. Just imagine, say La République stretch your hand the way El Salvador president stretch your hand for Trump say, send me all that illegal alien them, send me that court member them. I get a place for them. Remember, say it is not a crime to belong to a cartel for America. No be a crime. If LRC stretch a hand, 7,000 or 8,000 people, no be small thing. It will help Trump for also proof for you people that they vote, gullible people that say he don't do a fantastic job. Trump na man we get ego, na man for bravado. So when he the first target the weak one them, in knock them stick for proof a point. That's why you see it target Cameroon, it target Afghanistan. Do you understand? So if La Republic just show willingness for Trump, say I'm ready to take back this people the way they don't can shoot on, they pollute your country. I tell you, all these 7,000 people they will go back. On 8,000 people, they will go back. And even people the way they don't even obtain stay. If La Republic pay cat fine, even people they don't obtain stay where they link that as stay, their case concern this the activities of the Ambazonian struggle. Trust me, you are an endangered species. If you find yourself back for Cameroon, and all those things that they play for Cameroon advantage. Canceling TPS is a notification or an acknowledgement, say there is no war going on for that territory. The territory is safe. And that one, it play into La Republic books. And we say we don't fall tricky for inside trouble La Republic don't set up. So we get to be very, very careful. Very, very careful. May we stop all the bravado, government this, government that, because this thing is going to give opportunity for the single out people, the individually, they conform them. We get to be very, very wise. When we talk to many people that stick together through that community, they for level, most stick together. People that they talk about government. Just imagine, say US be grant TPS. If Ambazonia for UK, they be push. Sometimes UK ground, so another special status. South Africa grant them, Nigeria grant them. That one are indirect recognition. But no, we don't want them one man show. Anyway, the doors are closing in. I don't talk my own. Like when I take and serious, like when I not take and serious. I know say attackers. They will conquer attack. Start tell you how it's in and don't go up and down.
I say, big man, why you lie so? Why you know if you talk so correct talk so put truth for it? Say canceling TPS na Cameroon advantage. Who say you learn your life? It be Cameroon advantage how? Following the United Nations calendar, you know, see and say they put Cameroon as a terrorist state. You know, see and say when they get crimes against humanity. That is what they are following. Say this and that. When you want talks on talk, call the truth there inside. Una just like generalization of lies. I want this to key this Ambazonian struggle. Put generalization of lies. You know, we even put a square peg in a square hole. What is that another one that they would do? Would they antecedent the way Cameroon get that? Go look their crimes. Go look at their crimes where they not be able to answer and for under United Nations. Go and look it. What kind of people are these? You know, if you call a square peg, you know, if you give antecedent on how things develop to take origins of place. You just do mixturization. All those stuff, you see, go back and do a due diligence on how to give analysis on stuff. This is pure lie.
So United Nations go talk to me, then reinstate the TPS. Now on this deceiver them, my fool people that are picking them. I never see nothing. The United Nations will grant TPS for America.
Why you know also talk say I go away na America give me move na Cameroon advantage? Why you no talk that one? Why you no talk? Because you know how to lie. When something they for red, people they get for go on the red. That's so you do. That's so you do. No can they talk some kind of lie and they talk now on that. It pass you.
I go ahead, they will move them, so it will be now for we advantage. And as a reinstate them, no be Cameroon advantage. You this dog.
Magistral Professor Advocates, thank you very much. This situation, the national situation, we need common sense, right? We there for some protective status. Then the president way for the country we give you that protective status can't talk say
they cancel that protective status, so say the end for such time. The first question you need for the ask yourself now say, why is supposed to end if we still there for the danger? We the assume and say we there for danger. We are the people as making that assumption that we are in a danger. But if they don't have, no be evaluation that way. If you just woke up for sleep, make them by itself, it will not be the only people the way they under protective status for United States technically. If he take that determination, he not take it only by itself. But we know technically we know they under protection because we get the strongest force on the ground. We buy guns left and right all around the world. We call for people to contribute for buy guns. We get government for ground zero. We collect tax them. So it just did that kind of talk say we don't already get our way out of that situation because we already function like country. We live we take care for ourselves. Yes, because any man will first of all get papers for United States from 2016. May he know, say, if push come to shove, bolo boss, they go call you for one or two things. Them. They go start find your own part inside that thing. They don't only check say you will run, na problem. Because as soon as they go discover and say, now we be the problem. They go plenty people they need who can answer question them. The process for go through asylum, get permanent resident, get citizenship. Now long process. You come, they remove your statement, maybe write down for the first day. Now they ask you question on top. They need to throw it on document. You go for this, so you see if you be taken from some country before they reach to America, you go there, they go move paper where you write down for day. They will still show you. So those are things that's how those things work. So me some man who can teach me some new one say, oh, it will work now, so it will work now. So now very, very delicate process. And maybe we avoid them for the shoot bullet they for food. Like I talk, say most of the wound they always been a self-inflicted. The most fundamental thing we need for inside this struggle now, so now for each of us to for the same pitch, say the same things, talk the same things, cry the same cries. And it's a community thing. It's a community thing. It's not an individual thing. Where you can't just say light no they get from my house, but neighbor get light, and then you want me be problem for all man. So you be very correct for that thing you talk. So now for people the way they do for United States, it's a very, very delicate situation where we need to understand how we play with them. If they don't reach for this level, it means say there is something that we are not doing right. I don't know why some people don't just step back and say, what have we not done right that is leading to this thing? Because if you always ask yourself that question, sometimes you know the right path for taking. If people they be check say all the things they don't talk, say they get government, they get this, they get that, they get the best force on the ground, they get structure, they get blueprint. All those people need to sit back and ask themselves, what is wrong with that our blueprint? Because there's something that's not right with the blueprint. Because the way people they be see that your blueprint will be taken that your blueprint, the way people they be perceive them, the perception don't change. The perception don't change. So those are the kind of things that we need to work. We need to work those things. For any person with the cross boundary now, the one enter for United States, can't claim say you can't claim say they run that persecution for Amber. Me, the person think twice. Think twice. Think twice. Because we are a bunch of snitches. We a bunch of all kind thing. When a negative thing, we not build a society. Because what we are doing, we are not building a society. Most of us will strive to build an individual them. We build them so no for the taste or for the fashion or for the design for that society. But we keep on the doing, no matter what the people they talk about, we keep on the doing, and it push we come for this disaster place where they so. We need to shake for sleep, ask yourself, what are we not getting right? What are we not doing right? Until the point where we'll be able to ask those questions for ourselves, come out with good answers them. We then have for time bomb. We then inside time bomb so. Nobody whether the time bomb will explode. Now when it will explode. So are you? Senior Comrade Lehman. You see, when all these things they pop up, so I did think about one of your very, very good phrases, the way they always make them way. You make that phrase, so I don't know whether people they understand what you mean when you talk that you talk and so. When you used to talk, say Ambazonia is not the clitoris of the war. You see, I know they understand whether people they understand. Yes, because I don't know whether people they understand. You know, will be people they will define some standard them where according to we, now so everything get to work by that will standard them. We standard they don't fail we. We don't fail by we own personal standards. And even when you reach out for some person because you struggle, when I get conversation at some point, when I just go straight na inside judgment, left and right. Yes, we are not entitled. I don't know. Some point they get some sense of entitlement. We are not entitled in anything. Yes, any person where like they talk say you want to find culprit for some problem, the whole the behavior will they act like culprit them. Will they act like the culprit them for that problem? Now say una some people they need to understand, they be entitled, they take say Ambazonia, where they say Ambazonia means we are the clitoris of the war. We are not. We are not the clitoris of the war. Yes. And in every time for every situation, when they talk about conflict, must be in a conflict, you get conflict with some other person or this. You sometimes you be a conflict with yourself. And when you get a conflict with yourself, you need a lot of silence. You need to find calm, quiet area or for which they talk of friends say resesi, for bring back yourself to yourself. For ask yourself, say, this thing what I do and so it will cause me harm or it will help me. I not just will see that way. Yes. I don't know the two people and just will deserve them from some other people. Then we don't deserve we don't deserve anything special from anyone. Especially the things that we cannot do to ourselves. We don't deserve those things from anyone. I don't talk. Say for those where they not be for those people the way they not get a good hold of which way at the law. I don't always remind them say if you don't know your law and you want put yourself a bench of Ambazonian struggle, find lawyer, spend some more money, we go save you at some point. Yes, because when I just go check all these things the way with the year they articulate and left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right. And the things the way they do them, they claim they don't take them. They claim responsibility that them do them. When I ask and say, when you present these facts to somebody, he go understand that people they fight like republic. He go understand that people they fight for liberation. The word liberation. He go understand. He go understand that people they be oppressed. Oppression. He go understand that these are people who are oppressed. So it be very simple. I just want to go about this these very, very important things the way people they miss them. Because do we act the things that we are claiming? We don't. And if we get some protective status today, they talk say no, we cannot protect this kind of people. Why they surprise some person? Why any man the surprise? And at the point where they do them, at the point where we get hold of the facts and I think that they happen, we'll go back again only for that oppressive methods. They start the struggle for oppress and victimize the people the way not them. They for that status. Now so start talking away now because they never contribute their own share. They never do this. Come really, man. If you did for United States of America, my brother, I think talk to some person, don't say, oh no, you never done deal for America for a long time. So I want to ask you a question. How long did it take for a person to stand on his feet for America so that before if he gives some other person $1, even a generous person, how long does it take? People the way they come off for ground zero, they don't get work, they don't get no nothing. Me say every single dime where they work out and second that play the day, so they definitely borrow and borrow. Yes, in most cases. Someone then go put in a land for they call it for shorty. How they call it for English? They go shorty in a land. So as they come so they struggle. Even if you give them $50, you give them $100, they try to pay that debt. So one day with their parents and go borrow money for credit union, they take an enter for road. But we will always find victim them for place where victim not supposed for day. People they already start hairy. They talk now for them. Say me they send them back for Cameroon because they don't come this one country, don't contribute nothing for struggle. What do you want them to contribute? Some of them they were up to now, they never get work. So of the day up to now, they never get paper for work. People they expect them to come out under that condition, take microphone and put them in that room, or take cell phone, put them, then begin to make noise as some of we make noise. So we need to stop. We need to stop. Because at the end of the day, na some report and this way they'll go, they make them. Say, as when I don't talk so, I want send we back. Nothing this way, the people, the way we not them join for this struggle, they talk. Nothing. But you never hear Cameroon, you never hear Popular talk anything. You never hear no news on Cameroon. You never hear Cameroon make any sound about all the things. So they did them quiet. Because they know, say, we know how to push ourselves to error. And they think that will do them by the minute, by the second. We will not be entitled. I don't know man way to convince some people they say we'll be entitled. So we can do anything that we want to do, and then we can't come make okay say, nah, the people push you to do that. No, we are not entitled. Crime na thing for individual, not be collective. Even when they take collective, so they still struggle but separate una by who did what, who said what. You see, that why that way even they gather una for group, they need to go try una say, who they try una for the what? No, they still struggle but separate una. To the point where they see and say, now una four join hold that knife, kill that Monday, all one time. And then they will then send us on for that particular one crime, if it be possible. So we are not the clitoris of the war. We will not be entitled. In short, I don't tire many people in the way they want for the reason for this situation, but it be okay.
Greetings, great people of Southern Cameroon. This is the voice of your ancestor, Prince J. Car. I believe we all will see how everything they go. Yeah, it's time for we all to stand up again and face our restoration movement. Everybody, gather yourself back in your community and mobilize. It's either you are a dead man walking or you are in chains. We are not different from those who are in jail, just like how they don't sentence Abdul Karim today for life, for court way. He be a civilian, but they sentence him for a military court. It's time for we all to wake up. I don't tell where Papa the way they did for this restoration movement, where they call themselves leaders. I don't want before for what we will face today. As the voice of your ancestor, the only remedy we have to free ourselves and get hope for each other is to meet face to face. And how do we do that? Where you mobilize yourself in your communities where you find yourself. We activists will be there. We have given a lot of time beckoning on people to come together, beckoning on those who felt their leaders to come together. Restoration fighters are falling. People, our leaders, those who put their life on the run are in jail. And those who we think that they could stand out to come together for we to put a way forward have not done. So now every community has to mobilize. If you're in America, if you're in Europe, if you're in Africa, now time for we all to mobilize, gather ourselves in our different communities and push this restoration movement to the final stage. Yeah. If you're in your community, you just did like how did they run Jangi? Let me use a pidgin phrase. How did they do in Jangi or country meeting? For a community, we're going to meet up frequently for talk about Southern Cameroon, for help each other and have to push this war. So it's time for we all to gather ourselves, just like how Sese could be doing. That time we've been a county coordinators, but now we still call a community mobilization. It's still the same thing. We need to bring ourselves together in different communities so that if some man chop 100 for some community, they go know who chop them and they go bring police for that community for ye. You know, go there anymore of this way to the say this man take this run, this man take this run. This strategy now to bring hopes to our people, and we don't have time, Southern Cameroonians. I repeat, we don't have time. You where you think so you dey free, you know different from people where they dey jail. Know that you might be free, but you're already in chains. We need to stand up. This is the voice of your ancestor, Prince Jeka, and have a blissful Easter. Stay blessed. I'll be back again.